feel just the continuity has grown through the offensive line for the first few weeks of the season?
Yeah, it's grown a ton. I think we've gotten really close. It's been kind of the same five of us together since spring ball. So yeah, we've grown together. So.
Lonnie, just big test, this weekend, going to the big house. It's really tough defensive front.
Yep.
Where do you feel like your kind of preparation is, and this line's preparation is a pretty young group?
Yeah, we're just getting it in the film room, on the field, extra work on the field. Yeah, we're excited for the challenge for sure.
In a place like the big house, has there been an emphasis in practice last week and this week on practicing the silent count at all with Miller Moss?
Yeah, you kind of have to practice everything, and that's kind of every week. Wherever you play, you have to be prepared for those kind of things. So.
What advice have older guys like Jonah and Emmanuel given you about playing in really loud environments like this?
Yeah, to just trust your training, kind of block out everything that's going on, and just focus on what's going on the field and what we're supposed to do. It's the same thing as practice.
While you were waiting for media, you were doing individual reps. What fuels that mindset to keep practicing?
Yeah, we've got a big challenge ahead of us this week, and then the weeks after we've got even bigger challenges, and I think we just got to continue to grow.
How do you guys kind of try to even out the Michigan defensive line? They are pretty strong. Coach just mentioned it. How do you guys try to just maintain, make sure that you guys are keeping Miller safe and running backs are able to get any running lanes?
Yep, just trusting our training, trusting what Coach Henson teaches us to do, Coach Crabtree, what Coach Riley has planned for us, and just trust it and go out there and execute it.
Everyone talks about the Michigan interior, but obviously it seems like the edge has been pretty good too. What stands out about their edge players?
Yeah, they're super talented guys. Yeah, that's really all there is. They're super talented guys, both of them.
Is there something specific about just the opportunity to play in a game like this that excites you most?
I don't think there's one thing. I think it's just as a whole, it's an amazing opportunity. It's a blessing to be able to play in a game like this.
Does your mindset change at all? I know last year you went on the road a lot, but weren't playing a ton. Now you are playing. Does that change your mindset heading into a hostile environment?
I'd say last year I was preparing, but obviously the preparation is a little bit different when you know you're going to be starting. So yeah.
In what ways does it change?
I don't really know any specifics, but just kind of locking in. And I was locked in last year, but when you know your job and what's cut out, you've got to, yeah.
How have you seen Alani take steps forward since the start of camp and through these last couple
Yeah,
weeks?
he's matured a ton. He's matured on the field, on the things we do. In meetings, he's off the field, everything he's done. You can tell he's really locked in and he really cares. So.
How much confidence does beating LSU in the first week give an offensive line that had a lot of new pieces, guys moving around?
Yeah, a ton of confidence. Getting a victory over a really good opponent like LSU, I mean, how can it not give you a bunch of confidence? So it's helped us a lot.
Going into a matchup like this, just how stabilizing is it to have a guy like Jonah, in there at center, especially a guy who's played your position? How have you kind of leaned on him this week, last week, that sort of thing?
Yeah, it's huge to have him. He's right there. So any question I have on the field, anything, I've got him right there. And then before the game, during the week of preparation, it's awesome to have him. He helps me with everything. Even when I don't ask things, he'll see stuff on film and he'll text me. He does everything he can to help me. So it's been awesome to have him.
Has anything surprised you about Michigan's tape?
Not really. They're super talented up front, and they're super talented all across the board. So yeah.
You have more than half the season left, but do you feel like getting a big win in your first conference game in a new conference, do you feel like that kind of sets the tone for you guys to keep steady and get the goals you guys are trying to get to?
Yeah, definitely sets the tone. Yeah.
What did you see from the backup offensive lineman against Utah State? It seemed like the offense was still clicking and those guys did well.
Yeah, it was awesome to see those guys go out there. That was me last year, and I know that those reps that I got the first 3 games, they helped me a ton. They helped my confidence. They helped me not be so nervous when I'm going out there for the first time. So I'm super happy for those guys, and I think it was very valuable for them to get out there.